I wonder what's in our Wonder Box today. What is that? Do you know what that is?
It looks kind of heavy.
It is kind of heavy. Ooh, this one's really heavy.
Is it hard?
It's hard as a rock. And this one is round and smooth, but it's still heavy and it's still hard. Let's see, there's still another one. Another little flat one to go right here. And then there's one more to go on top. Here's a little cross we can put and remind us why we're here. I wonder what that has to do with today's lesson. I guess we'll listen and see if we figure it out.
Well, last week Jacob tricked Isaac into giving him his blessing, which should have gone to Esau because Esau was the oldest.
Well, Esau got very angry and Jacob was scared. You know, when you get really mad, sometimes you have a fit and it's scary. And so Jacob ran away to his uncle's to be safe. And on the way, he got tired and he laid down on the ground to sleep a while. And when he laid on the ground, he rested his head on a rock.
When you go to sleep, do you ever dream? Well, as Jacob slept, he dreamed of a big staircase going from earth to the sky.
Now that's a big staircase.
Yes, and there were angels on the staircase too.
We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. Do you remember that song?
I sure do. Now, back to our story. The staircase was also called Jacob's ladder. God appeared to Jacob on the staircase.
He sure did, and he promised Jacob that he would go with him on his journey. Jacob believed that God would do just that. Today we're making prayer bracelets. I have one on right here. You'll need an adult to help you.
Now, you already have 2 pieces of yarn in your packet, and they're already tied together. One piece represents God, and the other piece represents you. Now, have someone hold one end while you twist the 2 pieces together.
It may take a little while. You have to twist and twist and twist and twist.
When it begins to curl together and almost tangle, you're ready for the next step. Pull both ends straight apart.
You gotta wait till it gets to the tangle part. We're getting close.
This is looking pretty good.
Okay, that's good.
Pull both ends straight apart. Then someone pinch the center and put both ends together. Let go of the center while tightly holding on to the ends.
See how it'll tangle together?
It should all come together to form a pretty bracelet.
Then you're going to take it and tie the ends together. And now we have a prayer bracelet. And it's going to remind us of what? What did we say? One piece of yarn is for you and one piece of yarn is for God. And that reminds us that God is with us wherever we go.
And He will never leave His children.
it's Gabby. Wait, what's that? Do you see that staircase? It's touching the top of the sky as far as I can see. I wonder if this is what Jacob saw in his dream. After Jacob took the blessing, his mom told him to go to his uncle's home. On the way, he was tired and found a stone to lay his head down and rest. It wasn't a super special place, or a place that he knew would be important. As he went to sleep, he quickly learned that God is in places we think are just ordinary, and God shows up in unexpected ways. For Jacob, God showed up in his dreams. There's a staircase, just like the one that we saw. God's messengers were moving up and down the stairs. Then God appeared on the staircase and promised Jacob that his children and everyone after them would be okay. God promised his family that they would have a positive impact on the world. Jacob's whole family would always have a place to belong. Can you imagine waking up from that dream? When Jacob woke up, he knew that God was with him. God was with him in this random, ordinary place. God spoke a beautiful promise into Jacob's life when Jacob wasn't expecting it. One time, I was in school and I was having a really hard day. I took a really difficult spelling test that morning, and one of my friends had just moved away. I was really feeling down. Then I remembered that my Sunday school teacher told me that I could pray, and I decided to try it. When I got home, I went outside and found my favorite tree. I realized that God was there with me. I felt much better just from talking to God. Places we go every day can be special places of prayer. God's blessing to us is that God's presence is always there. Any place you go can turn into a special place. Remember that Jacob went to a regular place to get sleep, and God gave him a beautiful blessing. Now, it's your turn to wonder.
Aren't you glad that you have a soft pillow to rest your head on at night?
I sure am. Unlike Jacob, who had to rest his head on that hard old rock.
Today's Bible verse comes from Genesis 28:15. I am with you now. I will protect you everywhere you go. And that's God speaking. Let's say it again. I am with you now. I will protect you everywhere you go. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Bye. See you next time.
Oh, I wonder how you made it all so good. With a promise, did what you said.